And good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, as Corey's been saying this morning. Taking a live look outside right now over downtown Denver. Dark and early this morning, getting ready for a pretty nice day ahead. We're getting ready for an even better weekend. Good morning, everybody. Jordan, Corey, Erica, and Ed with you.
TGIF, it has been a week and the weekend's looking so nice. Everywhere I went yesterday, people were like, did you hear that it's going to be like 65 degrees this weekend? I was like, yes, I did. I did.
Where did you hear it?
Yeah, right. Times actually. Yeah.
And actually, it's going to be nice because we had the rain and snow and a mess yesterday, and now it's going to be a terrific weekend. Next weekend, rain and snow and a mess in the middle of the week, but another nice weekend after that. So we're getting the pattern. We're starting to figure it out. Let's take a look at what we've got going on right now. And temperatures at 30 degrees out at the airport. Otherwise, teens, 20s, and 30s, and that's pretty much around the state. Single digits, too, in the high country. We've got 8 in Gunnison this morning. As we take a look, 54 degrees, sunny skies today, a little breezy at times. Then for tomorrow, 63 degrees. Here you go, 67 on your Sunday with sunny skies, 65 on Monday. And then Tuesday, we'll start to get up to 48 degrees, and then temperatures dive as a pretty robust cold front comes on through. Rain changes over to snow. It finally moves out on Wednesday with a high of 49.
Thank you. Right now, a quiet start to your Friday morning commute out here. 270 in York moving nicely. 225 in Parker Road. Not giving us any trouble. I-25 in Logan. Highway 36 and 104th Avenue. Really, really light volume is what we're seeing. Quick check of the graphics for you. Lots and lots of green is what we are seeing. So travel times in great shape. No problems on either side of 225 at this hour. As you get ready to travel on I-25 between downtown and the Tech Center, we're looking at 14 to 15 minutes both ways.
Erica, thank you. This morning, 1 week after 2 murders on the campus of the University of Colorado Springs, the suspect in the case is scheduled to be in court.
Yeah, Nicholas Jordan, a student, is accused of killing his roommate and another woman. 9 reporter Courtney Yoon joins us live this morning. Courtney, police arrested Jordan 3 days after that shooting.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Jordan and Corey. Nicholas Jordan is being held on a $5 million cash-only bond. He's being accused of shooting 24-year-old Samuel Knopp and 26-year-old Celie Rain Montgomery. Montgomery was not a student at UCCS, but Knopp was a senior in the music program. Jordan was also a student and Knopp's roommate, but police have not revealed a motive for the shooting. Knopp and Montgomery were found dead in a room in Crestone House dorm last Friday morning. Earlier this week, the campus community gathered for a solidarity walk in honor of them. A co-worker of Montgomery described her as a shy, quiet person who always had a bright smile on her face. A former bandmate of Knopp says that he was a passionate musician who played beyond his experience level.
Don't take any of your time on this life for granted, because you never know when it's going to be the last time you wake up. And, definitely chase your dreams. And I know Sam was chasing his dreams.
Nicholas Jordan's hearing is set to begin at 8:30 this morning in El Paso County Court. We'll be sure to bring you the latest updates as we get them.
All right, Courtney, thanks for the update. Tomorrow, Denver City Council members plan to address gun violence and its impact on children's mental health. The town hall will be at West High School from 10 in the morning until noon. It's open to everyone. Organizers hope the event will encourage people to tackle difficult conversations surrounding gun violence and meeting the needs of children in our community.
The Office of Gun Violence Prevention in the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment is launching the state's first ever resource bank for gun violence in Colorado. The resource bank will serve as a research and data hub, and that includes an interactive dashboard with data related to injuries and deaths from guns. CDPHE says that using a public health approach will help them understand the scope of gun violence in our state. Between 2016 and 2021, an average of 911 people in Colorado died each year due to guns.
This morning, the mayor of Colorado Springs is pushing back against misinformation and rumors about a migrant crisis in the city. At a news conference, Mayor Yemi Mobolade said Denver is not sending bus loads of migrants to the city, and hundreds of migrants are not staying in hotels. The Colorado Republican Party sent an email out claiming the Springs is seeing an influx of quote-unquote illegals. The Salvation Army helped about 24 migrant families earlier this month, but the organization says they haven't seen any more since, and most have left the city. The Springs isn't doing an organized response like Denver. The mayor says they're relying on nonprofits to get a better idea of how many migrants are in the city.
My fear is that if we keep the politics going, some of these partners will go dark. They will go underground, and they're the ones I'm actually depending on to communicate with me, so we have the ability as a community to respond.
Mobilati says Colorado Springs is not a sanctuary city, but it won't tell nonprofits not to help or house migrants. Right now, the Colorado Republican Party is holding up Colorado Springs as a model of how cities and towns should reject migrants. Last week, City Council passed a resolution saying it wouldn't spend money to help migrants. This week alone, leaders in Keensburg, Mesa County, and Monument have passed their own resolutions reiterating their, quote, non-sanctuary status and pledging not to use government resources for migrant services.
Republican presidential candidates are making their final push to win over voters before the primary kicks off in South Carolina tomorrow. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley is hoping for a home state advantage, but former President Donald Trump has a commanding lead in state polls. Nationwide, he has 63 delegates to Haley's 17. Some of his supporters say that she should drop out, but Haley vows to keep going.
Today, the United States is expected to impose multiple sanctions on Russia. They are expected to be more than 500 sanctions on Russia, its enablers, and its war machine. That will make it the largest single financial penalty since the start of Vladimir Putin's further invasion of Ukraine. All sanctions will be rolled out by the Treasury and the state.
Tomorrow, hundreds of supporters of Ukraine will rally at the state capitol to call for the U.S. Congress to help Ukraine resist, quote, Russian aggression. The rally will start at noon. Representative Jason Crow will deliver keynote remarks. He'll join Ukrainians who survived Russian attacks and went on to resettle here in Colorado.